what better way to spend your day on a Sunday afternoon than at a matinee ACC matchup with 1,000 of your closest friends, right? I'm Brandon Blakney here at Bob Sapp Field for some high school playoff football action. Right now we got Mount Tabor High School getting set to square off against Central Cabarrus. Another chapter has concluded in the Tobacco Road rivalry between Wake Forest University and the Wolfpack of NC State. Now, NC State got their revenge just a year later in a building that they have struggled to win in. With just 1 week remaining in the regular season, every conference matchup becomes that much more crucial. Wake Forest hosts UNC today. Both these teams are middle of the pack in the conference standings. An interstate rival, the Asheville Bulldogs out of UNC Asheville. This group boasts more talent than your average mid-major. Now coming in, Wake Forest boasts one of the most explosive offenses in the entire ACC. Now for the second straight week, Kyle Allen starts. Last week was a bit of a warm-up playing against the lackluster Cardinals, but this week he plays against the Houston Texans. They boast a stingy defense and an explosive offense. Cam Reddish, and not just because he potentially could go to the Cleveland Cavaliers, but just seeing him, the upside, the scoring, and if you hear people talk about him, everybody says that he was the hardest player to guard. Yeah. I mean, you know, he's got Kevin Durant-like skill set. I don't know about you guys, but it was a sad day for me. Not only did the Panthers lose, but my fantasy did too, so it was a bad day. The Panthers went to the wild, wild West Coast to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Cam Newton made the trip, but he was just a cheerleader in this one, cheering on his guys. Jimmy Garoppolo and Tevin Coleman got busy. Big home crowd for you guys tonight. It seems like you guys are always tough to beat in that gym. How important is it to get that energy and feed off those guys?
I love coaching in Spartan Gym. Every time we go out, it's just a special place to coach. Mm-hmm. It's a special place to play. I look up in the stands, and there was probably 15 or 16 former players, which means a lot.
All right, Coach, I got to put you on the spot a little bit now. Thanksgiving coming up. What is your mainstay dish? What has to be there? What is a Thanksgiving like in the Muse house?
We're going to have 34 people over to the house. Ooh. And everybody's bringing about 3 or 4 dishes, but we got to go with the turkey and the gravy.
Two teams currently ranked in the top 25 now. Wake Forest fell out for 1 week, but they bounced right back after their come-from-behind victory over the Florida State Seminoles. And shifting gears to a brighter note, let's hit the track in Miami. We're in the final stage of the Monster Energy Series Championship. It just wrapped up, and Kyle Busch is your champion. He took home the Ford EcoBoost 400 less than half an hour ago, bringing home a sweet victory to the Joe Gibbs Racing Team, and they needed it. You remember they lost their co-founder in January. Now, the last 6 times these teams have met, the Deeks have fallen short. We'll see if they can get it done. First half, it was slow, but Olivier Sarr, having a breakout season this year, gets the basket over the shoulder, making it look easy. Now, Charlotte transfer Adrian White looking to get into it. Hits the 3 from deep. Point guard Brandon Childress, the senior leader, finds his man threading the needle. The layup is good. Now, Be Chill from deep. Money. You definitely want to forget today after the guys got smacked around by interdivision rival, the Atlanta Falcons. 29-3. Where was the heart today? The last name Marshall has become embedded in gridiron glory in the city of Kernersville, North Carolina, thanks to a father and son duo. First, there was Malcolm Marshall. Now, his son Amani continues to carry the torch for the family and the Eagles. While times change, so do playing styles.
You know, he's a different type of player than I was.
He's broken records, racked up the scholarship offers, and even delivered a state title, a feat that his school, East Forsyth, hadn't accomplished since his father did it before him. But according to Amani, he had big dreams from year 1.
Ever since I was a little kid, like that first year, I was like already thinking like I was gonna go to college, do everything that I've done now. So I had that mindset since then.
Like any other father, watching his son follow in his footsteps, Malcolm is extremely honored and proud of Amani.
And yeah, I mean, honestly, it is special seeing him run up and down the same field that I did.
We just come out here and we put in work and get better all the time.
And all that work put in has landed Amani a chance to play in the same conference his father once dominated in. He recently signed to play in the ACC at local university Wake Forest.
with Coach Clausen's vision to turn around Wake Forest, I just fell in love with that.
This was a major get for the Demon Deacons, and Amani plans to make an immediate impact.
I just want to go there and dominate, hopefully play early, get my spot, just ball and see where that takes me.
With Amani's skill set and his father's legacy and advice to guide him, the sky is the limit.